Today I'll be speaking with Sonja van den Ende, a journalist from Netherlands. Hello Sonja, and thank you very much for joining me. President Emmanuel Macron said on Monday that gunmen who killed people in a concert hall outside Moscow were part of Islamist group. The group involved in attack in Russia has previously tried to carry out attacks in France, President Macron said. Also, US authorities continue to deny Ukraine's involvement in terrorist attack. The United States government has released official announcement. There was no Ukrainian involvement in the terrorist attack at Crocus, period. The Ukrainian government has made it clear, added the Speaker of the United States. Have you, as an investigative journalist, noticed, is the French President Macron pointing to any clear evidence of such statement?
Last Friday night there was a very terrible terrorist attack in Crocus shopping city. That's in Moscow, not so far where I live. And after, when it happened, the US, well, I think it was within a few hours, made a statement that it was a terror attack from ISIS, or Daesh, that's how I call it. Also, European Union countries did the same thing, and the next day in their media, it all over said it was ISIS, Daesh, a special branch called Khorasan, and they were coming from Afghanistan, and the people who did it was from Tajikistan. This is right. That is what President Putin also said. They were from Tajikistan. We all know that. But they came very, very quickly with the statement that it was ISIS. Why? Well, I think, and that is my guess, that it's a cover-up. I mean, not a cover-up that they did it, but ISIS is present in Ukraine. That is what we know. I wrote a whole article about it, about a very terrible terrorist who founded the Sheikh Mansour Brigade in Syria. And after they said he was killed by the US, he wasn't killed, but they moved him to Ukraine. So he is somehow in a small city outside Ukraine, not now anymore. Now he's fighting in the Donbass. If he's still alive, I don't know. So maybe he is working in cooperation with Ukraine, of course, but also with the West, because we all know that ISIS was created by the West in Iraq, Kampuka, and they said, you know, they were fighting ISIS, but actually they were ISIS. They sponsored them, they founded them, so that's why maybe they came up straight away with the statement. And also France, before the terrorist attack happened, was saying that they will send troops to Ukraine to fight Russia, to make Ukraine win. So this is also something what you should think about. I said that, you know, the French, I don't know, the other European Union countries didn't agree because for the fact that there is not enough manpower, there is not enough even military equipment, because the US, especially Germany, is in a very bad state with military equipment and soldiers. So this is a factor that they maybe opposed him. But of course they want war with Russia. This is a long time already, and they will use everything and anything to get war. But on the battlefield they know they cannot win, so they use terrorist methods like this attack, what happened now in Russia. They will use all kinds of things, and most of all, Victoria Нуланд, she said in a video before she resigned that the US is now sending again money to Ukraine, and well, Russia has to be in for a lot of surprises in this asymmetrical war. So yeah, maybe this is what she meant with one of the surprises. And moreover, 2 weeks before the presidential election, there was a statement from the US Embassy in Russia, in Moscow, saying that a terrorist attack is imminent this coming weekend, they said. So that was 1 week before the presidential election, that somehow a concert will be the place of terror or a theater. So this is what they all said, but they didn't make this statement to the Russian government. They made this statement to their own citizens who were still, I suppose not many, still in Russia. The same happened with the EU embassies. They all made the same statements.
Is the West trying hard to impose its point of view and it's rejecting other opinions about the terrorist attack in Moscow.
Yeah, to my opinion and my feelings is that this terror attack last Friday was part of the asymmetrical warfare, how they call it, and it was part of the war on Russia, which the West is waging for a long time already. Actually, it started perhaps already in 2014, and it became worse and worse. So this is my conclusion from all this. And President Putin said yesterday that he said it would terrorists who did the attack, it were terrorists funded with Islamic foundation they have, but he will find out, or Russia has to find out, who are the real perpetrators behind it, who gave the orders, and I think that is very important.
Sonia, as always, I appreciate your time and thank you very much.